So, welcome back. We got paparazzi on our side. How lovely dovely. Let's see if any of our compatriots have anything to add.
Hello again.
Okay, ask about Benny's mentorship, sorry. Yeah, so the paparazzi has joined our crew. How useful. Paparazzi powers.
How are things going with Benny? I can't imagine you mentored many young boys in the doze.
On the rare occasion. I can't say I don't have a preference, but I see Benny fitting in quite nicely. Once he has a little more training. He's resourceful, independent, ambitious, but approaches everything with the tact of a hammer. He needs to learn to hold a scalpel. Oh, and we'll need to work on his poker face. It's cute, but too easy to fluster. Take care.
Okay.
Look what the cat dragged in.
Let's start by asking about Nations Crusade.
You used to live in Nations Crusade, right? What was it like back then?
Smaller. Not many baronies risk hanging around the well. If it's not a gravity storm that gets you, it's a rival barony. But for folks with nowhere to go, it was a hope for a fresh start.
Folks like you.
Yeah, folks like me. Nations Crusade believes in helping the downtrodden, and no one's more underfoot than an Aether. I needed to get back on my feet. They gave me the space to do it. Wouldn't have been in any shape to run a garage otherwise.
Ask about Annie.
Was Annie always so...
So, fire and brimstone?
A little, yeah. She didn't just turn on us. She sicked her guards on us the moment we said their barrier wasn't as divine as she claimed it was. Cress's shoulders tense, knots forming as her image of Annie tangles with mine.
Annie's always wanted to save the world. That much is real.
And the part about being chosen by God? That recent?
I don't know. If she ever believed it back then, she never said it. Both hands on the wheel, yeah?
Hello, darling.
Yeah, let's start there. Ask about Apollo's Hollywood career.
Got any fun Hollywood gossip for me?
Oh, really? I thought you were above that sort of thing, Gia.
I don't know where I went wrong to give you that impression.
Trust me, darling. You're better off not knowing those sordid tales.
Fine, Nan. Tell me about your movies, at least. What was it like making Sunset Parade?
Like that one, did you? Well, here's something even the tabloids won't tell you. My lovely co-star, Dora.
Theodora Fife, you mean?
Naturally. Sweet girl. Very talented. Curses like a drunken pirate. We could hardly get through a scene without her showering us in expletives at least once.
What? But she seems so...
Mm-hmm. Exactly, darling.
Ask about causing an uprising.
So is this the first civilian revolt you've set in motion?
Come to think of it, yes, I believe it is. Do I sense an impending reprimand?
No. I'm just as responsible for it as you are. I'm fine with making reckless calls when it's just my own neck on the line. This is... different.
Damn right it is. But let's not be uncharitable, Perhaps a better word than reckless might be... bold.
Try pitching that to a mother who's just lost her kids because of a civil war we started.
Look, this outfit has to come together. I have to make it more than just a rabble of ragtag groups. And Annie's a clear target. We're giving them a symbol, Gia. An alternative. Something better to look toward.
Yeah, but how do we know things will get better?
Anything's better than this, darling. You already know that.
Yep. True, Diamond. Sometimes you are really showing that you have a brain somewhere in there.
See you soon.
Oh, hello.
Ask about Nations Crusade, ask about causing uprising. Yeah, start here.
You seem pretty familiar with Nations Crusade. Deal with them a lot with the Undercity League?
We try to maintain civil relations with all baronies when possible. It puts more tools in our belts for when needed, such as relocating our friends from the tomb, or finding somewhere for Cressa.
You really trusted Nations Crusade with her that much?
Cressa needed somewhere she could recover safely. Many baronies are not kind to us, even when we've paid off our contracts. I knew Nations Crusade would see her as a human in need of kindness.
No wonder you two are willing to stick up for Annie.
She was kind to Cressa, yes. And she is one of the most reasonable barons I'd ever worked with. However, it's been some years since she became baron. I'm afraid it's enabled her worst impulses.
Wouldn't be the first person to lose her head over authority. I doubt it's a coincidence that almost every baron we've run into is a power-hungry maniac. And Annie's got a whole flock cheering her on.
Even so, I want to believe she and Nations Crusade can be better.
Ask about causing an uprising.
You don't seem nearly as eager as Hollywood to start a revolt. If I didn't know any better, I'd say you were planning a funeral.
Apollo is young. He's fought enough battles to get a taste for the thrill, but what we're doing is still war. It may be necessary, but it's not something I take pleasure in.
Spoken like this isn't the first war you've been a part of.
I don't think it is.
It's not. It was a very long time ago. I was not too dissimilar from Apollo. Young, angry, and driven to change the world now, unable to think of what cost we'd later pay.
Change the world is one thing, but we are trying to save the world, so it's a bit of a difference there.
At that age, I felt I could do anything. Even run away from my free home and contract.
You ran away? Without paying off your contract? What about the Terriers?
My eyes hadn't completely changed. Myself and a few others thought if we left before then, we could start again somewhere else. Why should the Baron miss a few Aetherians? I'm sure it's no surprise that the Baron's Terriers found us eventually. They burnt down the new lives we built. After that, I had little choice but to return to the free home.
Ask about Sam's past.
The Terriers tore apart your new life and forced you back to the free home. What happened after that?
What many angry young people do. Dedicate themselves to revenge. I undermined the Baron at every turn. I broke every rule I could for our people. And when the Baron went to war, we aided his enemies.
It's the sort of tale that'd have Apollo salivating. The underdog Aethir fighting back against oppression to save his home. But I know there's no happy ending. When the dust cleared, it didn't end up changing anything, right?
I'm afraid it did worse than that. The new Baron was crueler than the last. And when Terriers were not enough to keep us in line, she would employ blacktails.
I feel ice wash down my spine. Blacktails might be high-living adventurers, but almost all of them cut their teeth on the battlefield. Barely trained Aetherians would barely put a dent in them. I'm sorry, Sam.
Thank you. I've had years to come to terms with it. I might not have changed the world then, but I've done what I could, in my own way. Though I would prefer it did not come to war, I'll still stand by you through whatever may come.
Good man.
Good luck out there.
Okay. How about go into the bar and check on everyone. Yeah? You are a bit too young to be in here, Benny, but okay. You're welcome. Would you like milk or a soda?
Hi, Gia.
Okay, ask about Annie.
Had a feeling the sit down with Annie wouldn't go smoothly. Just didn't think it'd take a sharp turn sideways.
I don't understand. She's seen the well. She must know what'll happen if left unchecked. Why wouldn't she want it fixed? Surely that would impress her followers more than some stage showmanship.
Hell if I know. Maybe she bought into the lie herself. Or maybe she's more conniving than we thought. Either way, I doubt she'll bend unless we make her.
I hope she does. All those people are on the edge of the well. If the well breaks through those towers... Oh, it'll be really bad, Gia. Come back soon.
Okay. Hello, Benny.
There's a heavy feeling in the air tonight. Benny sits at a table with a hangdog impression, an open root beer on the table in front of him. He barely acknowledges me as I sit. Hi there, kid. What's with the basset hound impression? Someone break your pencil?
Oh, hi, Gia. I got a problem, see? There's this girl. I think she's real swell.
Is it Nelly?
Nelly, right?
Yeah.
How did you know?
Magic smuggler powers? Come on, it's obvious. She's cute, she's smart, and she's the only one here not old enough to be your mother. What's not to like?
I just don't know what to do. Should I ask her out? Or maybe get her a little gift? Or just forget about it? I mean, she's class. And I'm just... me.
You are too young, fella.
I hate to dampen your burgeoning thoughts of romance, young man, but Eleanor is quite absorbed with her research. I doubt she would have time to deal with your infatuation.
Don't be such a downer, Grandpa, Professor.
I'm about to fire back at Alistair for his unasked-for opinion, but Benny's excited exclamations have attracted the attention of some of our mutual associates. Apparently they have their own thoughts to share. This should be...
Hey kid, you want to get a girl's attention? 3 things. Be aloof, do something great in front of her, and as soon as she's interested, disappear. You leave her hungry for more, she'll be chasing you before you know it.
Thing is, she won't be interested. She's like... I don't know how old Nelly is, but... he's a child, so... Good advice there, though, Apollo. That's some swell tactics.
Sweetie, darling. You want the secret to romance? 3 notes. Do, re, mi. Flowers. As big a bouquet as you can manage. Show her she's special. And make sure she knows you've pulled out all the stops.
Benny is wilting under the merciless deluge of well-meaning romantic guidance. I put a hand on his arm and lean in to give him some big sister counsel.
Side with Alistair, discourage the crush. Back up Apollo. Impress the young lady. Promote Sophie's idea. Dig deep into the wallet. Yeah. I think she will love that. Tell Benny to give Nelly the flower from Annie's garden. Yep, do that.
Say, do you still have that flower you picked for Nelly back at Gethsemane?
Oh. Oh, right. Yeah, I got it right here. It's a little bit squashed from carrying it around in my coat and all.
Don't get your hopes up, buddy, but at least you can be friends, yeah?
Trust me, kid. Go buy a cheap vase for it and put it in a little water. She'll love it.
You think so?
I know if I was in danger like we were back on Annie's Island, and some guy cared enough about me in that den of vipers to pick me a flower, I'd be impressed.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, yeah. I mean, when you put it that way. Hey, thanks, Gia. You're pretty smart sometimes, you know that?
And we are women as well, if you haven't noticed. So, listen to us. We know what we are talking about here. Okay, no voice dialogue for this. Benny dances back, mirth in his eyes, avoiding my playful swipe. I can't help but laugh. Sometimes I want to hug him, sometimes I want to strangle him, but I'm getting used to having the kid around.
How can I help?
Okay,
Come back soon.
let's see how this will progress, I guess.
Yeah?
Here we go. Ask about his confession. Ask how his mentorship is going. Ask about his newspaper work. Yeah. Ask about his background.
Most kids are selling papers. Meanwhile, you're out there writing them.
That's how it started. See, you're talking to the former numero uno bullhorn of the Newsy Union. Before I got my reporter badge, I was speaking at all our rallies and protests.
Sounds pretty impressive. So what made you give it up?
There was this reporter, real class act. She covers our protest, and it hits me. She ain't repeating the usual spin pieces. She's talking to the little guy and taking on fat cats with the unvarnished truth.
Must have really left an impression on you, huh?
Yeah, I figure, hot dog, if this is what journalistic integrity's supposed to look like, I want in.
Ask about his newspaper work.
So, ace reporter for the Crier, huh?
Hey, what's with the skepticism? I got your proof right here.
Benny rustles through his oversized bag and holds up a lovingly folded paper. Amidst the who's seeing who and who's taking what, an article by Benito Castellano decries the treatment of Aether rig workers. Okay, I get it, you're the real thing. How'd you land the gig anyway? The Midtown Crier's a rag, but even they got some standards.
I earned it. See, I started out in the barrio. I'd report scoops from my perch. Turns out, scandal, corruption, and malfeasance are hot topics, especially when they come from an unfiltered point of view. So I start thinking. I got scoops, contacts, and a following. All I'm missing is an official platform. The Midtown Criers work in a similar beat, so I apply to be one of their muckrakers.
And they hired you, without so much as raising an eyebrow about hiring a kid?
Didn't matter. I tells them that if they wanted my dynamite scoop, they owed me the byline. My skills did the rest of the talking.
Ask how his mentorship is going.
How's the mentorship going?
It's, you know.
I know what, exactly.
It's going good. I thought she'd be scarier, seeing as she's one of those dough dames. But she's not half bad. She's got me learning all kinds of etiquette and trickery.
Yep, I think all of that will be really useful to you going forward, my young man.
Uh-huh.
But she does that thing, and it makes it hard to look her in the eye. She's doing it on purpose, I tell ya.
Ask about his confession.
So, How'd things go with Nellie?
I thought about what you said, picked out the best face I could get on a budget, and handed it to her. She was practically over the moon. And that was before she even heard where I got it.
And? What did she say?
She told me I'm a great guy. Even told me to ask her again when I'm older.
Nice dude, some positivity there. Nice handling from Nelly as well. She's a good cookie. She is.
See you later.
How can I help? Come back soon.
Back so soon.
It doesn't seem like we have any mission items we can sell to you.
You used to work for Marm, right? How'd you... Tiana's elegant face splits.
Okay,
My question...
nothing new there.
Tetzka.
So why'd you leave?
And what's of you?
I have no answer.
Marm's those may be Prince. Happy hunting.
I just wanted to check. Wait.
Giovanna.
This is really weird to me that we can enter your shop from here.
Take your time, but do not link. Do Virginia.
Hello, Chris.
Gia. See ya.
Nothing. You seem
You know where to find
irritated.
me.
Why do you seem so irritated?
Need something? Take care.
Okay.
Hello again. Until next time.
Miss, take care now.
No.
Ah, Miss Randazzo. Goodbye for now.
Yep. Okay. I just wanna visit Nelly in here and see if there is anything.
How can I help? Let me
Nope.
know if there's anything I can do to help.
Apparently not. I thought we switched you out already. Hmm. Or did you make another one? I thought we already integrated that weapon into our... That's the wrong car. Here we go. No, apparently not. Okay, let's do that again. This is the stun grenade, reducing their AP by 50% and dealing 3 Aether damage. That our grenade launcher is doing 3 projectile damage, so this is just better. Let's see. Yep. And everyone are pretty much healed up. Do we have
Back
anything
already,
for you? No.
Both hands on the wheel. Yeah?
Yep. Both hands on the wheel, for sure. Let's go ahead and add this to the stash. How are we looking on the reroll opportunities? That's a license plate. Let's use some of those, or one on Lucas' car to repair a bit. There we go. So we have 3 rerolls for Smooth Talker. We have 2 for Phantom. How about you carry that for a bit, yeah? And we have 1... Oh, we have 4 Smooth Talker. Okay. We only have 1 Gumshoe though, and only 1 Enforcer, so... We might wanna grab... Might wanna grab some more of those.
Zdravo.
Let's see if she has restocked. That's a Phantom one. Give me a second. Yeah, I don't know if they replenish the reroll capability ones. So one thing we might want to consider buying is a bigger concealed compartment. It has 15 storage. Yeah, let's see what cars we are
Take your
changing
time,
to.
but do not linger so long.
Yeah, okay. So go to the pilgrimage onboarding site. Okay. Let's get going. Let's see now. We have a few places around here. How's our heat looking? Free? That's fine. I just wanna know what's this about. Disused museum. Shut down club. Let's look at our quests, shall we? Investigate the horse racing arena, investigate shutdown club, investigate the disused museum, and up here take the pilgrimage, go to so what do we want to tackle first? There is also some other places like that's the former horse racing. see. I don't see any garages or anything. Let's start here. Abandoned museum.
The museum's a sealed-up mausoleum. Its headstone, a weathered sign, reads closed permanently due to crimes against human decency. So why is the lock on the side door brand new? I pick the lock, and the gallery door opens its polished floors and uncovered displays to me. Someone's been taking care of the place, and they've left a canvas inviting guest messages. Among the heartfelt appreciations, initials, and doodles, a cartoon Annie sulks in a corner.
Okay. Okie dokie. Let's head to the shutdown club.
Just ahead, the sounds of chaos emanate from a group of Buckethead cars surrounding a protest group. The Bucketheads are busy arresting a token number of participants for their civil disobedience. Right now, the crowd is dispersing slowly, but one wrong move could set the whole place off.
Examine the crowd, wait and see what happens. Let's examine the crowd.
I scan the crowd, looking for any sign that things might go sideways. Everything looks normal at first, but I eventually notice one man in particular who catches my eye. His coat has been treated with a fresh coat of dirt, but it's a little too tailored for something worn by your average pilgrim. He's clearly more interested in agitating the crowd than calming things down. His ramrod straight posture and concealed weapon spoiling the line of his coat clinch it. This guy is a Blacktail's mercenary, hired to stir up trouble. Putting Annie on the warpath might just flush us out.
Threaten the provoker. Provoker. That's a 58% chance. Knock him out. It's a phantom. Wait and see what happens. Let's try to threaten him. No chance. Let's try that again. There we go, 29 XP
I
gained.
step out of my car and slip into the crowd. If the Blacktail's agent knows I'm here, he certainly doesn't show it. I use the noise and congestion to mask my approach. I wait until the last possible moment to draw my gun, keeping it close to my body so as not to frighten the bystanders. I reach over his shoulder and pull him tightly against the barrel. I know why you're here. I can put a bullet through your lung right now and get away with it in the crowd's confusion. But as a professional courtesy, I'm going to give you the opportunity to walk away.
You have no idea who you're crossing, lady.
Whatever you say, tough guy. Now march, or Wilcox will be in the market for a new rabble-rouser. I release my hold on him, and he takes a moment to straighten his coat before calmly exiting the crowd. I keep an eye on him until he disappears down a nearby alleyway, then head back to my car.
A new pistol. Yeah, worth $72. That's nothing to sneeze at. Actually. Well, on our way to the club.
The spotlighted reader boards filled up with names. But I somehow doubt Charity Grissom's short stories of the soul would have headlined during the place's club days. I snoop the stacks of dry reading material and breathe stale air until I find something shiny hidden away in the back room. A projector stocked with bootleg film reels.
Interesting. Some Dissent going on here? Yeah, for sure. Okay, let's head to the horse racing arena then. Really, there's no garage in this place. Anywhere. I'm a bit worried if we are gonna be able to buy new cars or not.
I'm cruising one of the better roads along the Nation's Crusade periphery when I'm forced to brake for a road closure ahead. I can't back up inconspicuously. There are too many cars lined up behind me.
Hey! Stop right there!
The citizens here might be lightly armed, but there are a lot of them. I don't see any way to avoid serious damage to the car if I drive around their roadblock. My foot pushes down on the accelerator just a little bit, revving the car, but not dropping it into gear. I could theoretically run the blockade, but there's no way I get out of it without taking some big damage.
Drive around the roadblock and risk major damage. No, let's try and talk our way out of this situation. Stop the car and talk things over.
I ease my foot off the throttle. Running the roadblock would be too risky. I roll down my window with a sigh.
We're stopping outside cars from entering the neighborhood, lady. We've had a lot of shady dealings going on here of late. Vice, temptation. We have a right to defend the morality of our homes.
I see.
Sorry about this.
So how do you want to do this?
We're looking mostly for contraband, miss. Items that would lead us into embracing loose morals. Cosmetics. Questionable literature. You understand.
It seems excessive to me, but I guess it's the right thing to do.
Seems like these two aren't exactly on the same page. Maybe I can take advantage of that.
Make a few inquiries. Gumshoe. Convince them you're on the straight and narrow. Yeah, that's a smooth talker. Yeah. $29 XP gained.
Oh, I'm just passing through. You can go through my things, but that's time you'd be taking away from finding real malefactors.
See, that's what I said. This young lady here has more important things to do than spread trouble in our neighborhood. Isn't that so?
It looks to me like one of them just wants us to move on. I'm pretty sure I can lean on them to let us go if things get tangled.
Yeah, let's try and make a few inquiries here. Yep, succeeded. 28 XP gained.
So what's with all the hubbub anyway? Have you caught a lot of violators lately? The first guy gives me a cagey look. He's looking at my outfit, the car, sizing me up. I recognize that hungry stare. He's trying to figure out if I'm worth shaking down for some loose change.
Not yet. But it's the job of the faithful to remain vigilant in these wicked times.
By their acts ye shall know them, eh?
Better believe it.
Agree to let them search the car. Wait, didn't we?
Let's get this over with, shall we?
Didn't we succeeded in...
Clean as a whistle. Off you go.
Have a nice day now.
I thought we talked them into not searching the car. That was a weird interaction. Okay, let's keep going.
I circle bleachers and overgrown fields like a bee, until I'm drawn to a flower made of colorful paper. The ground around it's ringed by footprints. The group was here recently. I'm halfway back to the car when someone calls me out.
Excuse me? Are you lost, miss?
Yeah, I was looking for something. Must have been somewhere else. The woman's eyes glide from me to my latest search site. I keep my face calm as I unlock the car, but I turn the key fast as she follows my coattails.
Are you looking for the recreational jump group?
Sweat pours off her brow, eyes twitching like a bug expecting a newspaper. Fortunately for the both of us, she'd said exactly what I needed to hear.
If that is supposed to be a woman, I wonder how game developers, do you know that you have man doing the voice of a so-called woman, or is this a mix-up of some sort? It's really funny.
Might be. Know where I can find them?
I think this is the biggest mess up Seismic Squirrel has done thus far.
Grayson's having it over at the garage. Better hop to it.
Oh yeah, this is clearly a man, yeah. Ooh, garage, you say? Well, let's have a look-see over there, yeah? So that's the garage. That's a question mark and a Anyway, that's enough for now, me mateys. See you in the next one. Ahoy, ahoy!